What's up, everybody? Well, I've tried out the new update, and I think I'm ready to, share my opinion about what I personally think of the new update. There's some good, there's some bad, but you know, somewhat in the right step, I believe at least. Um, Now I am not sure what is the best way to level up to like legend level, just XP farm currently with like most, if not all, the of the glitches have been like patched. So uh, I don't know. Like I'm gonna have to go online and do some research. Regardless, glitches should never be the predominant method of farming anything, whether it's gear, XP, materials, whatever it is. There should always be legitimate, proper, you know, mechanics that are in the game that are designed to make your life easier. This is not World of Warcraft. This is not Elden Ring. This is not some big MMO or Elden Ring is not an MMO, I understand. But this is not even Elden Ring, even though it's a single player game. Yet it feels so grindy. Like, why do I have to grind so much? Um, like I'm gonna level up here and there and keep leveling my legend levels, but I remember in Dying Light 1, this is probably part of the reason that I enjoyed Be the Zombie, is that I didn't really have to legend level. I could just be the zombie. I know you could level him up, but it was so much faster to level up the zombie, at least in my opinion. Um, so right now they have the legend levels, which is something good, but is it really nice to sit here and just like farm volatiles all day, every day until you hit 250? Um, and like the legend levels themselves, they just lack creativity. I mean, it's just increased damage across the board for all weapons, throwables, ranged, you name it. Is that they don't have guns yet, so I don't know if they're ever gonna introduce that. However, I think they should have made it more interesting. Like maybe they should have increased stamina regeneration, damage resistances, just like on gear pieces against humans or during daytime, nighttime. Or if you want to be more specific, against poison, bleeding, like you have fire, ice, against like you have on some of the gear pieces for not the brawler. What was the other one? The tank. And how about damage resistance against spitters? Cause that shit always like fucking does massive damage to me. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything that already has resistances on it, like maybe the medic or something. But I doubt it. Damage. How about let's say health regeneration below a certain percentage? You know, um, like right now I think like when you go below 20 or 25, it'll get back up to 20 or 25. So how about you can increase that from the legend levels? That would be really nice. Could get it up to 50%. Um, and triggers from 50%. And you're always at like 50% as long as you're not, as long as you're not being constantly hit. Um, Maybe increased attack speed instead of increased damage. I don't think movement speed. I mean, movement speed could have been possible. I don't know. I mean, it might take a lot of work to do that. So, but something simple could have been increase the booster's duration. That would have been really nice as a legend level, like a perk. instead of just damage, 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 and then like I forgot what the last one is. It's just like faster reaction when you like land from jumping from like off a high place or something. I don't remember. Um, you can maybe increase instead of let's say the throwing weapons instead of increasing their damage. How about you increase their range? Shit like that with the bows, crossbows. Um, how about you know I'm trying to think what else they could have done, but like, I'm just like making shit up as I go. And I like, problem is the only thing I'm not enjoying about this is so fucking grindy. And like maybe if I play, like a few times a week, gain, a few levels a week, then maybe by the time DLC 2 comes out, I'll be maxed out. I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. Like I think that's like I do not want to hate the game because if I force myself to do this every day until I get to level 250, I'm gonna hit the game by the end of it. Um, Probably before the end of it. So I don't want to do that. I'm gonna take my time, do it like a couple times a week or something, get a few levels a week, like 3, 4 levels. I don't know. We'll see how grindy it gets. And that's it. I'm gonna take my time. There's no need to rush. There's no content. DLC 2 is not coming out, I believe, until like the end of the year. Possibly, I heard from one of the sources, I think it was like November. So, I mean, these legend levels honestly should have been released with the Bloody Ties DLC. So, as we complete the Bloody Ties DLC, we'd find by the end of it we've like at least like level 100 or something, you know what I mean? And then we've got 150 left. Like, yeah, okay. Um, at least we're like halfway through or whatever. But introducing them now with no content whatsoever, like the content is very important. Like, I don't know why they would introduce it when there's like a content drop. It's a drought. Seriously, I mean, like these are updates, but this is not new fucking content. So, I mean, that's like the best thing I could think of is they should have introduced it with the Bloody Ties DLC, get us to level 100, even hell, even level 150 by the end of the Bloody Ties DLC. Let's say if you're playing on hard and you barely die or something, and even if you die, that's another thing I want to comment on. Like it's already grindy without the death, but if you fuck up and you die, oh boy, you're gonna lose all that XP or the majority of it. And it's like, oh, do I really want to do all that shit again? And if you don't want to die, you're gonna have to use so many fucking resources. So many. Booster after booster after booster, muscle booster, regeneration booster, endurance booster, like you name it, you gotta take it. I don't like that. I don't like that dependency on consumables. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Like I understand taking, buffing up before a boss, or like when you're gonna fight like a big creature or like something really tough in the game. I understand that's when you use your boosters, but when it's like you need 5 fucking boosters per night, and that's just regeneration boosters, by the way. It's just 5 of them per night, just to survive the night. Um, That to me is not worth it. And that's if you don't die. If you die, well, there you just wasted most of them. You wasted 75% of them. So like 4 out of the 5 were wasted. Maybe 3, maybe 2, depends on how early you die. Um, but it's just not fun. It's not. Um, I didn't do the dropkick bullshit. Dropkick weekend. I'm not gonna run around drop kicking so I can look like a guy with like it looks like he got fucked up. His head is all like wrapped up and shit. I don't want to look like that idiot running around as him. Like, what was so cool about him? Like I barely remember him in the first part. Just remember like you meet him in the beginning or something, and that's about it. I don't remember shit about any of the characters. Well, not any, but barely. Um, what else did I want to say? So the update has been really good, but the legend levels, they're lackluster. Like they just like maybe if they were interesting, instead of just like increased damage for whatever weapon you're using. If it was something else a lot more interesting, maybe I would have been, I would have gotten like I would get more into it and I would, try to endure the grind. But like the way it is right now, I'm just gonna do it a few times a week. Take my time all the way till DLC 2. There are gonna be a few updates along the way. I believe like every 2 months or so we're gonna get an update. So I'll definitely be creating content for that. But until then, honestly, I got a bunch of games coming up, and like I'm gonna have to let go of one game, and this game is lacking content, so I can't do much about that. I'm not gonna force myself to like, play it every day, that's for sure. But I do want to max out. I do want to get to level 250. I really do. But I'm definitely not gonna like, grind it out. I'm gonna take my sweet ass time from now until the end of the year to get to that. Like that's when I care about it the most is when I get to DLC 2. I want to be maxed out by then. So we'll see how that goes. And I got a bunch of games coming up, so I'm definitely not even gonna have time. Even if I wanted to grind it out, I won't even have time because I'm working on Elden Ring builds. I want to take that a bit more seriously. I love that game. That game has a lot of replayability, at least in my opinion. I'm not sure how other people feel about it, but I definitely can. I already beat it 5 times, and I'm planning on beating it probably at least 5 more times. But not anytime soon, of course. Like maybe during the course of the next year or so. We'll see. I'm trying to think what else. This game I'm just gonna revisit, like make a lot of content when there are updates, and that's about it. And then I might just show you my progress, like when I hit level, let's say, maybe every 10 levels, every 10 legend levels or something, I'll record it. I'll be like, hey, I'm level 20, 30, 40, 50, and like 20 episodes later or whatever it is, I'll be maxed out. So we'll see how that goes. I'll see if there's anything else interesting online. I'm gonna find out if there are better ways to farm for XP, for if you want a legend level. And once we get that legend leveling out of the way, then I won't really have much to do except report on updates and try out other zombie games until DLC 2. But I'm glad that they came up with this update. It does give you something to do. Like I had no reason to come back before, but now at least logging in twice a week or so, getting in a few legend levels, like let's say 5 a week. So let's say I get like 20 levels a month, maybe even more, like 30 levels a month. Within a few months, I'll be max level, hopefully. Let's see, so 30 we need 5 months to 150 G's, man. And then another 3 months, that's 8 months. Oh god, I need at least one legend level a day. Oh boy. I mean, 30 in a month. Yeah, that's one legend level a day from now until DLC 2 comes out. Can you believe that, guys? Oh my god. Can't believe what they're doing to us. Anyways, we'll see. Maybe that will be the plan. Let's try to get at least one legend level a day or something like that, or like just 2 days a week where I get like 4 legend levels or something. Spend, a few hours farming, grinding it out. Oh boy, I have no idea how hard it's gonna get later when you get to like, over 100, over 200. How grindy it is, how many nights do I have to spend to get a single level. I have no idea. I hope they fix that. and they make it a lot faster, and like it doesn't take nowhere near as long, and like all the levels need the same amount of experience points instead of, gradually increasing the amount of experience points needed to reach the next level, which I really do not like. But it is what it is. Thank God there's a bunch of other games out there, a bunch of new releases, a lot of zombie games coming out. And I'm gonna be doing non-zombie games as well. But the focus will always be Dying Light 2 and Elden Ring until something else that I really, really, really like comes out. That's about it, guys. I just wanted to give you my, initial impressions of the update. I haven't, delved too deep into it to tell you all the nitty-gritty, but uh, from my personal experience, from the videos I've been sharing with you guys, these are my complaints. They're not major, they're easily fixable. And honestly, I wish I got that fucking glitch where I hit level 250. I honestly do. Because, like, if there was new content, then maybe I would regret it. But, like, if I'm gonna have to go kill volatiles every day, all day, then I wish I got that fucking glitch. That's all I can say. I wish I hit 250 overnight, and there you go. But it's not the case. I don't know why. There are a few things that they need to do, to be honest, to make this game worth it. Because like dying, losing your XP is that they should remove that, in my opinion. That has to be removed. There's no point. Because it just makes you use more resources and makes you a bit more careful if you're not using everything, or like all the boosters. And if you die, it feels bad because it's like as bad as losing your fucking weapon while you're fucking killing enemies and shit. Like those mechanics need to be, abolished, taken out of the game. That's all I can say. Uh, and like one final thing I'd like to add is that instead of giving us this dumb fucking like, dropkick weekend outfits that don't do anything and kind of look dumb, and people are complaining that like they don't even look like the original characters and shit. Looks like you're cosplaying as one of them. Um, how about you give us outfits? This would have been a very smart to do right now. Outfits that give us, guess what? Experience points while leveling. And you know what? They outfits that give you legend, they focus just on legend leveling. Like they don't even have to help you out with like if you're just like, leveling from 1 to 9. Just for fucking legend leveling. I mean, those outfits would make people want to go and fucking do the event and get them because they're going to be useful. Especially if they're designed, they have, th- there's there's a reason behind them, you know? But here it's like, oh, you want to look like this idiot right here is drop kicking zombies with his head wrapped up? I don't. I don't know about everyone else, but it's definitely not me. And, you know, if those trinkets maybe, they give us a trinket, that fucking, guess what? Gives you bonus XP. Now that's a trinket we all would want to fucking wear. Or, attach to our fucking, whatever you're using, your machete or whatever the fuck it is. And guess what? Suddenly, all these outfits are becoming a lot more useful. People want to use them because they're useful, not simply just for looks. And they're gonna go out and fucking make sure that they achieve the fucking event, that they complete it, because they want that shit. Like to me, if those outfits were giving, granted you bonus XP while farming for like your legend levels, oh man, I would have definitely been drop kicking everything I see in my face, man. I would have started dropkicking people in real life, hoping that shit would somehow help me out in the game. You fucking kidding me, guys? When they give me shit like this, I don't care. I'm not gonna dropkick a single zombie. I don't give a fuck. So that's a good way to utilize outfits and trinkets and whatever else you want to give us. You want to give us a fucking two-handed weapon every day? How about it gives you bonus XP? But they don't want you to, they don't want that because they want you to log in every day and grind and grind and grind so they can boast about, oh, look, everybody's logging in, they're playing for hours a day because they have to, not because they want to. You know what I mean? Like, it's because they have to. A few people might want to, but I bet you the majority don't, because the majority are not playing this game right now. They're playing other games. There are a bunch of games. Hogwarts Legacy. Like, why would I want to grind all these goddamn volatiles every fucking night when I can be playing something like, Forspoken or what the fuck, whatever it was. I heard that was a bad game, actually. I know it was going to be a bad game since I watched the trailers. That's why I didn't get into it. Hogwarts Legacy, I thought it was going to be like a long ass game. And honestly, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. I'm just not. I don't want to run around with a wand and shit like that. That's not savage enough for me. You know what I mean? Like I understand the combinations, like oh you can like drag a guy close to you and like throw him in the air, like set him alight, and then like throw him on his friend and like throw objects at them and like do all these crazy combos. But like it's not my style, guys. It's not. It's not like I would rather play Elden Ring. If I wanted to have a fantasy, crazy like fantasy with like dragons and magic and sorceries and incantation, I'll just go to fucking Elden Ring. Like that's the thing. I was never a Harry Potter fan, so that's why I'm not playing that. Um, and what else? I wanted to add one or two more things, but I can't remember what they are right now. So yeah, the point. Let's just return to the main point then, which was people are playing other games right now, like Hogwarts Legacy. A bunch of new games are coming out. Like I already named four. Atomic Heart coming out in like a week. Um, After that, I'm gonna be playing The Last of Us Part 1. After that, I'm gonna be playing a Resident Evil remake that's brand new. And then after that, I'm gonna be playing Dead Island 2. Like, why would I wanna grind here? But if you made it easy, at least we all would have achieved it, and we all would have been like, coming in at least every update and checking out what's going on. But right now, I don't know. I hope I'm gonna get to level 250 by the time DLC 2 comes out, but I can't make any promises. I'm gonna do my best, but we'll see how it goes. With so many games, I want to, have playthroughs for. Just and there's just not gonna be enough time. So it's gonna be very unfortunate, but it is what it is. And and that's it. I'm very excited for this game, by the way. So don't take it the wrong way. I'm always gonna have complaints, but I am very excited. The future is starting to look bright. I'm not sure how it's gonna end up, but so far so good. We'll see. We're gonna be reporting back in, I heard, in April, and then they're gonna drop a big update in June. So we'll see. We'll see. That's by the time June comes in, I'll probably finish Dead Island 2 for sure. I probably uploaded everything, and that's it. And then we'll see what happens here. We got Diablo 4 coming out. I might, just dabble with that a bit, just see how it is, try it out. We got like a Final Fantasy game coming out. Um, like there's just so much going on. So we'll see. Anyways, everyone, this is what I think. Please do tell me in the comments what you would like to see in this game. Do you like the new update? What do you like about it? What do you hate? Do you like how grindy the fucking legend levels are? Do you enjoy just, spamming the same button again and again every day, all day, God knows how many hours, doing the same exact thing, rinse and repeat over and over again? And if you do, well, let me know why as well. Is there a reason? Is it just enjoyable, or or is there another reason like that I do not know about, or something? There has to be a secret that I haven't figured out. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to see more Dying Light 2 content, Elden Ring, and just a shitload of more games are going to be coming in the coming months and years. So, with that, I'll end it here. Take care, y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.